right, I'm gonna tell you a really cool story that I think is really different. Okay, this guy, his name's, well, at least now, his name is James St. James.
What?
But it didn't always used to be. This guy grew up James Gordon Wolcott. It's a pretty crazy situation where he was under the influence of airplane glue as a 15-year-old.
Whoa.
It was in 1967. He was a little bit cuckoo. He didn't like the sound his mom was making when she was chewing, and he didn't like his sister's accent. So
What?
he grabbed a .22 long barrel rifle,
Damn.
killed his father, mother, and his 17-year-old sister.
Oh.
I mean, didn't he grow up like he's acting like this accent is a surprise? And it's like, how come your sister has a different accent all of a sudden?
Yeah, that's why he killed him. Yeah. So this dude,
What accent though? Because sometimes I can agree.
I think it's.
Channing Tatum's Cajun accent as Gambit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna make a
bad.
name for myself.
It's fake too. It's so bad.
It's meant to be bad, isn't
Yeah,
it?
exactly.
Yeah. So then it's good.
But still.
Some accents I want more, and some accents I'm like, get the fuck out of my ear.
Is there an accent so bad that you would off your sibling?
Damn.
Probably French.
Okay, good. Now we,
French
yeah.
accent.
All right, so he offs his whole family. This guy, right, 15 years old kid. He ends up going to court for it at age 16. They figure out that he is insane and gets diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. So then he ends up, I think, really just serving 8 years in a, I think, like one of those mental institutions.
Triple homicide.
Now he's out.
Yeah.
Your whole family.
Now he's out working at Hot Dog on a Stick at the La Brea Mall.
Yep. So then he ends up getting released, and there's like nothing about him for a really long time because this guy changed his name.
Two.
But then by the time people caught up with him and figured out that he's the same person,
James St. James.
yep, James St. James is what he changed his name to.
What was it from James? What?
They're like.
James St. James.
Gordon Wolcott to James St. James.
It still kept James.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
it's
I was
even
thinking.
more
I was
James
like,
than before. Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to forget my name, so I'll just keep James.
So they find out that he ended up going through rehabilitation, and when he got out, he went back to school, and he got his bachelor's, got his master's, then he got his PhD in psychology,
Whoa.
What is he trying to do? Psychologize himself?
and he joined the Millikan University in Decatur, Illinois, and became an award-winning professor of psychology.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Yo, who?
So
where?
he was insane and then became a professor of
And
psychology.
now, at this point, he's actually the chairman of behavioral sciences.
But is he doing good now? Is he really helping people
That's
legit?
his whole shit.
Because he understands.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's fucking cool.
It's really fucking rare.
Cause that's kind of like a gangster that becomes an anti-gangster.
Oh, you mean like Thug for Christ kind of thing?
Yeah. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. No, it's like sometimes the person that's been through it is the best. It's kind of like a dude that was obese and became fit as fuck. He's probably gonna be able to help the guys.
Even more than the people that just went
Yeah.
through normally. Yeah.
If you were schizophrenic and you fucking blasted your sister, you're probably gonna be really good at helping.
helping someone not blast their.
See? Or helping them get away with it.
That part.
Oh shit.
So local authorities ended up finding out who he really was, and some of the officials, including the mayor of Decatur, were calling for him to be removed from the university.
Why?
But the university refused to let him go, and they said they needed him, and he ended up staying.
Maybe he's good.
Yeah, apparently he's fucking amazing.
I mean, if he got that far,
Yeah.
like, there's no way he faked
he never
it.
relapsed. He never did any other criminal stuff. Like that was it.
One day.
Yo, but the PhD part is what's tripping me out.
Why?
Because he has a player hating degree?
Yeah. No, but
St. James player hating
Dude,
degree.
some of the most craziest motherfuckers are the smartest motherfuckers.
no, I know. But that's what I'm saying. I'm just like kind of mind blown the fact that he had that much focus
Yeah.
on retrieving his PhD after murdering
There's the schizophrenia. It's the other personality.
the triple
It's the smart guy came out.
the
Yeah.
triple homicide. Yeah.
I've never actually heard a story where it actually where
I've
all
never
of these
heard that, yeah.
things rehabilitate and work.
Or it's just straight up Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. It's not rehabilitation. It's literally one of his personalities has always been the doctor. The other one
Came out.
is laying dormant.
Yikes, that's
Yikes,
scary.
that's even scarier.
That's right, what the mayor was saying. So that's him when he was a kid, when he committed his murders, and that's him now.
Oh no, yeah, he
that's
got.
for sure a murderer.
Yeah, he gotta go.
Got a little dummy, huh?
So on the left, he looks like he likes playing his Atari. On the right, he looks like he's really into Civil War reenactments.
So on the left, he's James. On the right, he's the saint part because he's Saint Nick.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you guys believe that people could truly change?
I
that
typically don't,
exaggeratedly? Yeah.
but
Depends on what.
we need to study what the hell happened
yeah,
here.
let's study this guy's
Depends
brain.
on what.
What did they do? What was the
What did-
treatment?
yeah, right.
That's actually what I was gonna go toward.
Curiosity.
Yeah, because you did psych, right?
So I have a bachelor's in psych, and my pursuit was going to be psychiatry, but specifically working in the jail system because I was fascinated with the idea of can a human being completely recover and change, and I think I was just working on myself because I've done a lot of things, right? And I'm like, well,
You're getting higher.
am I tainted? Am I tainted to the point where I just can't change? And then I've met people in my life that I completely trust that have done crazy shit.
Yeah.
But also, I think there's a difference between cool crimes and like crimes.
What's a
Cool crimes is, and I said this before, but like there's cool crimes, right? Where it's like you were a big time drug dealer, but you had morals. Where
So like anti-hero vibes.
So honorable crime.
I think there's certain innate human traits that make you go like, oh, that's illegal, but you get a pass. Like maybe you're a bank robber, but you don't hurt innocent people. And then you're a bank robber because
You have, like, ethics
there's a
and
corrupt government, and then you're just Robin Hood. You know what I mean? And then there's just this like human like primal justice of like, oh, that feels kind of good. That's why we love those movies, right? Or like, let's say like, you romanticize the mob and you know they're fucked up and they're bad, but there's good mobsters because they're like, it's like these guys, you know, they don't beat their wives and they're not alcoholics. They're actually like really smart, but like they're actually the good guys because the cops are corrupt.
Yeah. Like you're just a criminal in the justice system.
Yeah, like Peaky
eyes.
Blinders.
Yeah.
You know, there's something about it where you're like, well, Tommy Shelby's character's never that bad. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and then he's always kind of good, but in a like bad way.
Teaching
Yeah.
You're attracted to him.
I am. He makes me horny. I feel like even romance novels do this. It's always like some fucking bad boy, but he's not too bad, and he's not bad to the girl, but he'll be bad to bad guys.
And he's bad to the bone.
He's bad, yeah.
Yeah, everybody
Well-
likes the bully's bully.
I mean, you want some deviousness in like a partnership, right?
Yeah.
You can't just want like because being too straight edge and just like that's boring, right?
Too straight.
Too straight.
Yeah.
Being too straight is boring.
Yeah.
But like there is like a component where like there's a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Bad boy.
But my question was, is it possible for a person's and the idea of their morality being able to change?
That's almost so rehabilitated that it's like
Hard to-
overshooting.
yeah.
It's almost like, is that an anomaly
So there's
or?
Right? Is there other cases that are similar
Yeah,
to
from the
this?
same
Like
place.
that's what I would start.
Yeah.
So there's a cannibal in where was it?
Park?
No, he was a Japanese exchange student.
Oh yeah, that guy.
shit.
He had one of his classmates over for a study session.
Yeah.
Hit her in the back of the head.
Damn.
Fucking killed her, chopped up her bodies, and fucking had a meal.
Oh, this is the one that went back to Japan, but
He got extradited to Japan.
Pretty much got off.
and then wrote a
But
book.
he's never committed another crime of cannibalism after that. He wanted to, but then he dreams about it. But like he's lived the rest of his life never
That's-
doing it again.
That's not rehabilitation. That's just not doing it again.
Right.
Because he talks about
I guess,
it.
yeah, that's true. Rehabilitation is the intent and the desire is gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does say that like he has to repress it.
So I think that's similar. It's like just because again,
Is he
fucking
practicing
heinous
self-control?
crime. Yeah, but it's like he killed his family, but he, in a weird way, he can't do it again because he doesn't have any family. What if his kink is killing family? not killing people.
That's how. So he was already
it's used up.
rehabilitated as soon as the.
You know what I'm saying though? It's like,
Right.
is it
Makes sense.
rehabilitation?
Well, then don't let him have
Right.
to be married or anything, or I mean, not remarried, but is he married?
It
And
doesn't say that he has a new family or anything, but
That's where I'd be like,
Because if he had-
don't let him have a new family.
yeah.
Interesting.
Because what if his family's got an accent?
Yeah, if he has a family,
His kid
make
has an
sure.
accent, You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's like, nah,
Make sure
dude,
he's
don't
the
do
one
that.
teaching them how to speak.
well, I do think you could.
He was he had mental illness and that like it was those things where like it was making him crazy, like these weird signature things, like the way someone talks, the way someone chews.
Also, I could imagine like give a person purpose, you know what I mean? And then they might be like one type of way, but maybe at that age he didn't have as much going on, so there's room to be more
He also
cuckoo.
said that that his dad wouldn't let him go to a peace rally for anti-Vietnam War. So that was like he had like a reason to hate each of his like family
made that
members
shit up.
over like
Crazy.
over some stuff that's not really like murder meriting.
No, not at all.
That's crazy.
Well, if
But
it was in the Vietnam era too, it kind of makes sense because a lot of people came back with.
He's not a veteran.
No, I'm just saying that era
Was crazier.
was already like crazy hippie and everybody was woke, so it makes sense how he could have got off.
You know what I think it is? This fool had early onset Asian fever, yellow fever, and then he's all like trying to protect his delicate yellow flowers. And then when his dad was like, "You ain't protesting against that," he goes, "Oh yeah." He was so it's
how is protesting against the war protecting the delicate yellow flower?
because he doesn't want the war to stop. I mean, he wants the war to stop so he could bang some Vietnamese girls.
The funny thing, it was because this guy's still alive. What if he sees this and goes, "That Japanese guy's fucking crazy"?
He's like, that's exactly the reason.